do that, which is not a cheap endeavor to do. Reese had a passing fancy where he wanted to do this, and it no longer seems to be a priority. So that's why Koala has thousands of reviews.
2,000.
Yeah,
Also, with product review, you can subscribe to it. You can pay a subscription where whenever you get a bad review,
it's just a professional account.
you can essentially go in.
Reese has that.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does. He has a person in staff that does. That's one of the things he changed after we did this whole thing, and then he was actually the one that noticed Koala doing so well.
Yeah.
Which turned me onto Koala, and then I bought a Koala mattress, which, by the way, they fucking suck.
Ah!
I
You're so good at the shit mattresses.
I actually keep meaning to go in and say it wrecked my back, because it totally did.
Mm.
But it took me. The problem was it took me 6 months to realize it was the mattress. It was like Heidi was in the bed one day and she's like, "Your mattress sucks." And I was like, maybe that's why. And she's like, "Oh, that's what she said." She said, "Maybe that's why your back hurts." And I was like, "No, my back hurts for so many other reasons. It's not just the mattress." She's like, "Why don't you just try a different mattress?"
Mm-hmm.
So I gave my mattress to Jake, and I went and bought myself a new mattress. And overnight, it was like a really nice, proper, mattress that doesn't come in a fucking box.
Yeah. Jake walks hunched over now though.
Yeah.
Studying knows all I would never buy a mattress that comes in a box.
I didn't actually realize it came in a box when I bought it. They don't advertise that.
It's an exact copy of a US business model that was huge a few years ago, and then they copied it locally.
Yeah, it's Walmart is actually. There's other ones that do that, but all the big box retailers for 10 years now in America have sold mattresses in a box where you can just. It's perfect for e-commerce. You buy it. The shipping's not not exorbitant. In America, the shipping's free. It comes. You open it up. It pops open, and you're good to go. And as long as you don't, like I said, and they're firm, but mine was too firm. That was the problem with me. So and they don't have other. There's one mattress. You can buy one mattress in a couple different sizes, but there's no different levels of firmness or anything like that.
Yeah, everyone's different.
So, so getting back to Beds and Dreams. That's a challenge, is the reviews. So getting more reviews on Google would be helpful. He rarely reads the reports until he gets really interested in things, and then he wants you to send him 15 different customized reports, like I said, which is once every 3 to 6 months. So we send him a report, we do all this work for it, and for a while he had somebody on his staff that was sort of managing his digital marketing, or was his contact for marketing. It was our contact then. But I don't think she's even still there. It's Kara, and I'm not even sure. I haven't heard from her in 6 months or more, maybe. So who knows who's over there right now. Ross would probably have a better idea of everything, but like I said, he keeps ticking along with SEO. We keep doing what we can, and that's how we deal with it. The site's been made over a number of times, so he at least added this in here. That's good.
Yeah. I like the rebranded. I like the logo on that. Looks nice.
The logo looks much better than it did before. That actually is that's a nice touch. And this is new, so we need to make sure that we get tracking in for that. I haven't seen this before.
Where's that pulling from? Because they're almost passed on.
Reviews by Yotpo,
Never heard of that.
which is it's probably some plugin that pulls reviews from other.
Maybe the good ones.
Just filters out the bad.
I've never heard of this, but he might have had Ross do this work, and just nobody mentioned anything to us. So, getting tracking on this and would be ideal. If it's not hosted on the site, which it looks like it's not, that's not possible anyways. I mean, the plugin itself might have an integration where you can add in the analytics code and then it can push the data back to analytics. But more than likely, it looks like that when you click this, it's actually this is launched from a different website. It's basically hosting this. And all you have on here is a widget. So. Okay, I've got 10 more minutes and then I got to do a phone call with a client. So let's go to Amazing Clean.
Yeah, I wonder what they do.
Well, what do you think they do? Because it's
commercial and cleaning.
No, Amazing Clean does on-site. Amazing Clean's bread and butter is on-site blinds and curtain cleaning.
Oh, okay.
They also sell new blinds and new curtains. They're a lead generation business that have franchises all over the country. So it's a franchisor-franchisee relationship. We work for the franchisor, for the head office. The owner's name is Gary. Gary is South African. Gary bought the business from Carrie about a year and a half ago. Carrie is also South African. Gary's great. I like him a lot. I deal with him. I handle this account mainly. He usually contacts me. Gary just hired his son to help out with some in-house stuff, including getting a better handle on marketing. So we're going to meet with the son and get him up to speed. Mel and I are meeting with him. It might be I might pull you into that meeting just so you can hear everything. It'll be good for to get you up to speed on SEO. This is a WMS site which we have customized heavily. It really works very, very well. It converts at a well over a 10% clip, which is excellent. Anybody comes to the site here, they look for what services they're interested in, which, like I said, so blind repairs and cleaning, new blinds, curtain cleaning, new curtains. So these are only new services they started adding, but they've got a really good profit margin on this, so they're trying to push this a little bit more. Carrie, the old owner, was actually he was pushing this much higher than the new owner is. The new owner's been there for, like I said, a year and a half or whatever, maybe less than a year. Anyways, Gary's, let's call it a year, and he's still trying to wrap his head around the business and really just make sure that they're offering the best, their core services, which are blind cleaning and curtain cleaning. So they do upholstery cleaning as well, mattress cleaning, which I don't think they do too many for that. Awning repairs and cleaning, and blind cord safety is a bullshit thing that's just means that they make sure that whenever they clean your blinds, they make sure that the strap gets wrapped around the little hook thing next to it. That's blind cord
It's like
safety.
a little child safety.
That's what it is. It's child safety, but it's, so it's not a real service, but it's something that we have in there just because it's always been in there. So for every one of their franchisees are located. You can find them on this page. You can filter it by your postcode, your state. It works extremely well. There is a complicated engine in the back of this. It's all accessible from the admin, which is good. So you don't need a developer to fix this stuff. But there's a complicated system of postcode assignments. So they have franchises all over the country. A lot of the franchises are just assigned a territory based on postcode, but a lot of them are in the same city, and some of them have split postcodes, where if you are in certain city, you are, this will go to this franchisee, and if you're in a certain suburb, it'll go to this franchisee.
Oh, they're so close together. It's like,
Exactly. So it's, this street here divides the two. Is what it is in the back end. So the way that our system works is, when you go in here, and you so any one of these pages you go to brings you to the same request quick form, and you can submit. So you might be on the Canberra page here, but if you put that you're on the Sunshine Coast, it'll for 4557 or whatever. It'll assign your lead to the franchisee based on the postcode, not based on what page you're on here.
that's what you want.
So we do this site is all about lots of little micro changes and improvements for that. We have a really good budget with it. It's $800 a month, or $850 a month, sorry, plus GST. And we knock that out no problem. A lot of the time spent on this is Gary contacting me and having issues with leads being assigned to the wrong franchisee, which sometimes requires a little bit of work. I'll take care of all that stuff for the time being. It's Dom's the cog who is most familiar with the back end of this site, but we charge Gary a lot of money, and we've spent a lot of time and resources to be able to make everything that we do is all accessible in the admin. So it's much easier. We don't need a developer to fix anything for a lot of these issues. So, in terms of traditional SEO work, like I said, micro changes, content. They really rank really well for almost everything, but it can always improve. So, and that's it. We'll call it quits now, and we will pick back up with Vantage. I don't think we have much more to do. Vantage,
Beverage marketing. all that.
advanced physiotherapy, pro computers. We did. Yeah, we. Did, I went through both ends of beverage marketing with
Bedroom market.
beverage marketing. So you remember beverage marketing was corporate coffee and the coffee
Oh, the
place.
6 different.
4 different
yeah.
websites.
Sorry. Someone else said 6. Okay.
Yes. 6 was this asset management, asset
Okay.
economics.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can note that we have, see, Vantage, Pro Computers, Advanced, that's social media minutes, Fit College. So we got a few more to do. Asante, Nomadic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll do one more of these. We'll probably be done in less than an hour. And I don't think you're going to need to be in the next. I'll just take care. We'll do it. And if we do it tomorrow, Carl's not in anyways. So, so I'll find some time that works. We'll schedule it for tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So that was Vantage. We're going to pick it up with Vantage. I still wish I had sorted this alphabetically instead of by minutes, which keeps getting updated if anybody works in future month. Okay, thanks for your help with that, Carl.
Thank you.